So, guys, here we are, MMA UK News. Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, talking about Grapplefest 12. Grapplefest 12 is going to be Saturday, the 21st of May. It's going to be at the usual place, Fusion Nightclub, Fleet Street in Liverpool. Now, tickets for the event, anybody that is looking to get tickets, the fighters do have some availability. So, if they do have any tickets left, make sure you do speak to them first. If you can't get any tickets from your chosen fighter, then make sure you head over to the Grapplefest Facebook page and get the tickets directly through them. Anybody that can't make the event on the evening, there is going to be pay-per-view as per usual. It's going to be on Fight TV. So head over to Fight TV and you'll get all the details there. Now, there is 3 payment options. You can either do a monthly, a yearly, or a pay-per-view option. So the best option, and again, I've been recommending this to people, the most cost-efficient option is probably the annual subscription. It's $50 or $49.99, which works out UK pounds is probably about £35, £38. So for a year subscription, it's an absolutely fantastic price, considering you're probably going to see potentially 3 or 4 Grapplefest events. So yeah, make sure you do get that subscription for that. Now, my next guest is going to be on the show that night. So Evan Reid, Team Ryano and Portlaoise. Portlaoise, I've been saying that name right now. Obviously, Evan knows. I absolutely destroyed the name when I started doing interviews for Grapple Kings, but yeah, we've got it right. We've got it right. So Portlaoise coming out an unbelievable gym. I mean, Team Ryano and obviously across Ireland is absolutely unbelievable team. So definitely one of the top teams coming out of not just Ireland, but Northern Ireland as well. So, so he's going to be up against Declan Williams. So, Evan, always a pleasure talking to you, buddy.
Same, likewise.
Yeah, just finished training as well. As I said, we were having a laugh. We were saying normally whenever you see someone finishing training, they're always all puffed out, or do you know what I mean? You can tell that they've been training, but Evan looks cool, man, as per usual.
Yeah, just finished strength and conditioning there, and when this is finished, then I'm going straight into Team Ryano and doing the open mat, going for a few rounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's everything at Team Ryano? How's everything in Portlaoise at the moment?
Very good. Numbers are up. There's new timetable there the last few weeks, so more jiu-jitsu training sessions and stuff, and training's going good.
Yeah. And you guys had, obviously, after Grapple Kings, you had the visit from Owen Livesey. How did that seminar go?
That seminar was deadly. So it was lots of stuff that I've been using in rolling and actually hitting, and stuff. So, like, that's the idea of a perfect seminar, isn't it? You're going to take the stuff and use it in your own game, like. So, some really, really good stuff off body lock takedowns and some stuff then when it hits the ground, so.
Yeah. Definitely, he's an awesome guy to learn stuff off of, especially when you talk about takedowns and then not just takedowns, but top pressure and stuff like that. He definitely has a game that's a little bit different from a lot of people.
Yeah, and it works. So
yes. How did the rest of the team enjoy it? How did all the guys coming in enjoy it?
Yeah, they all loved it. There was a mixed level there. There was like beginners there and everything, and even they took something from it. Like, so,
yeah,
it was very good.
Yeah. Nice. And then what about obviously the buzz in the gym then? So obviously we had Grapple Kings 7 recently. So obviously there was quite a big buzz. Obviously I did a lot of interviews and there was a massive buzz about it. And as we kept saying that the level in Ireland, not just Ireland, but Northern Ireland as well, the jiu-jitsu level, the grappling level is at an all-time high at the moment. So what's the buzz in obviously Ireland at the moment after Grapple Kings in?
It's brilliant, like, and especially with Grapple Kings around here, because it's, I'm literally 5 minutes away from the venue. I live 5 minutes away from the venue, like, so it's good to get on a show like that, and it's like, it's a big show as well, so, some very, very good, the likes of Owen and Kieran Davern fighting in the main event, and that, it's deadly to see, especially in, your hometown or whatever, you're seeing such high level grappling. So yeah, it's deadly.
Yeah. Nah, it's definitely a big buzz. As we love Irish, because obviously I kept comparing it to Scotland, because obviously Scotland and Ireland, very, very small countries, but the level in Scotland as well at the moment is at an all-time high. So, and obviously when I was speaking to obviously various people across Ireland and Northern Ireland, they were saying exactly the same thing. The level at the moment seems to be so much better than it ever was,
Yeah.
and it puts grappling especially in a brilliant position to go forward.
Yeah, exactly. I think one of the big factors in it is like, especially here around like the Midlands, wherever, we kind of all train together. Different gyms train together. So you're getting different body types all the time. Which always helps. And then for Team Ryano as well, like we have like Kieran Bro and Ryan Mangan and that. Like I'm actually going there next weekend to Kilkenny to train with Ryan and the lads. So it's good to be getting around like small countries like that. Everyone brings each other on.
Yeah. We're going to see some Team Ryano representatives tonight as well at SGI in Scotland and Glasgow. We've got Kieran coming over. We've got a few coming over from Team Ryano Limvadi under Andy Chapman. So we're going to see quite a few Team Ryano representatives tonight. So obviously good luck to these guys when they do step out onto the mat tonight. And then you talked about obviously the Grapple Kings then. So obviously you had people like Kieran Davern, Nolan Livesey. Now you're going on to Grapplefest. So you're going to have some unbelievable talent you're going to see. You're going to have obviously, let's say, your Dante Leons and so on. So so again, obviously when you're in the back, because obviously when you were in the back of Grapple Kings and you were mixing around people, but again, it was a lot of people you knew from obviously the Irish scene. Grapplefest obviously will be a little bit different. As I say, there won't be a lot of people that you'll physically know. You'll know who they are and so on.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like stepping into the back and being amongst some of the top grapplers in the world?
So I was actually on the last Grapplefest as well, and it was just completely
exactly the same.
Yeah, it's a weird kind of feeling. Obviously I kind of know what to expect this time, but you're the one thing I remember from the last one was the atmosphere when you actually walked out. The crowd is just like mad, you know. So and it nearly sucks the life out of you. You have to be kind of conscious of that when you go out there, because if you're not, and it will literally suck the life out of you.
Yeah. It is. I mean, the crowd was, because obviously I was there, and the crowd was crazy, man. I mean, the place was packed. Do you know what I mean? I think it was there's about 500 something people in there, and everybody was noisy. And do you know what I mean? You had obviously as you come down the stairs, you had people standing on the stairs. They were at the barrier at the top there. They were at the other side. They surrounded the mat, and it was just madness. And I mean, it was loud. Even as soon as the match started, it was still loud. People are still shouting and screaming and stuff like that. But the atmosphere's awesome. I mean, as you know,
you don't really see it, do you, on many other shows, like, because usually it's kind of like silent or whatever, and whereas this one you can't even hear yourself think. It's crazy, especially when the main card comes on as well, because all the real top level grapplers up there, the best in the world are competing against each other, and it's just electric, like.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely an atmosphere. I've never seen an atmosphere like it at all. Do you know what I mean? Unless it was like an MMA event, because obviously we go to MMA events and we see that kind of atmosphere, but certainly for a grappling event, we don't see that at all. We never see anything like that, and that's what makes Grapplefest obviously a little bit different from other shows. Even like the top shows like Polaris and stuff like that. I mean, there's a little bit of noise at Polaris, but it's not as crazy as Liverpool. I mean, the Liverpoolians absolutely love their combat sports.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Can't wait to get out there and do it again.
Definitely. So obviously Grapplefest 12 then is going to be one of your main focuses. So what we're going to see going forward, or what would you like to do? I know we spoke obviously last month or so, but what would you like to see yourself doing going forward?
So I think the last time I told you, last time we were talking, I was kind of saying I want to just compete regularly and as often as possible. So that's not going to change. I still want to do that, just train and compete and stay active. Yeah. But in the back of my head, I kind of want to, I have kind of ADCC trials in the back of my head at some point in the future. So, that's kind of like a long-term goal. Not so much long-term, but you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of compete at the local shows for now and just build my way up to that. Maybe in a couple of years' time,
Yeah.
So that's the kind of plan. But just staying consistent with training I'm kind of doing strength and conditioning twice a week, grappling 4 times a week. So yeah, just stay going with that, and we'll get there.
Definitely. I know there's obviously some Irish representatives over in Poland at the moment, so obviously good luck to these guys when they step out on the mats today. I believe it's already kicked off, so I think the lower male division, the lower weights in the male divisions, I think they've already had a few matches, so yeah, definitely good luck to obviously the Irish representatives. As I say, I'm sure they'll go out and put on a show like you guys always do. So, and then Evan, final thing for you then. So obviously, again, we spoke not long ago, so we know the people that you want to thank. But yeah, anybody you want to shout out to, friends, family members, teammates, things like that.
So, first of all, I have to shout out my girlfriend Kate, or she'll kill me, and her little lad John. Then coaches Ken, Riyadh, Peter Salmon, all the lads in the gym that are helping me prepare. I have to give a shout out to Kieran Brown.
No, you don't. You don't. You definitely don't.
No. I have to. So Team Rust, I have to shout that out. So he can't say that I didn't. And yeah, just everybody that I've been training with, helping me get ready for this card.
No, definitely. Kieran's awesome. Really, really nice guy. As I said, he's definitely different. He's different. So, but he's brilliant. I mean, he's the type of guy where I'd never met Kieran, but I had this relationship with him on Facebook for ages before I'd actually met him. Which I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there know who Kieran Brohan is. They've had conversations with him, but they've never actually seen him before. And everybody turns up, you're like, is that it? Is that you? So, but he's an awesome guy. Really, he's going to be on tonight, SGI up against Dominic Dillon. So as he's going to put on a really, really good show. As he two top guys going to go at it main event. So we'll see how he gets on there. So guys, there we go. We're going to have Evan Reid, Team Ryano Portlaoise, up against Declan Williams. That's going to be Grapplefest 12. Going to be this Saturday, not this Saturday, should I say. It's going to be in a couple of weeks, Saturday, 21st of May. Going to be at Fusion Nightclub, Fleet Street in Liverpool. Ticket availability, you can get some from the fighters if they have any left. If there's none available, then head over to the Grapplefest Facebook page. And anybody that does want to get the pay-per-view, then head over to Fight TV. It's an awesome pay-per-view, really, really well run. And yeah, you do not want to miss this. As Evan said, being there in person is so much better than watching it on the TV, because you'll be able to soak up that atmosphere. The fighters love it. Do you know what I mean? These grapplers that step out absolutely love that. So yeah, we're looking forward to Grapplefest 12. So Evan, always a pleasure talking to you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Well, listen, enjoy the rest of your training. And yeah, we'll see you on the 21st, buddy.
Deadly. See you there.
Thank you, buddy.